update. We are live. Let me go full screen. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Debate Nate TV, YouTube. We are a new and upcoming channel. We're going to do all gaming reviews, previews, news. Is all video games. And today we are going to be talking about Crimson Desert. So, PlayStation, I got the URL in the description. PlayStation and Crimson Desert has a nice little 20-minute new showcase talking about the story and the gameplay of Crimson Desert. So a little backstory. Crimson Desert is the new game from Pearl Abyss. And Pearl Abyss is, most people know them from Black Desert Online. It's one of the biggest MMOs on PC. And they expanded their group, so people get kind of confused. So you got the main Pearl Abyss team is still working on Black Desert, and they got an individual team under the same studio who are working on Crimson Desert. And Crimson Desert was supposed to be an addition to Black Desert Online, but they're like, hey, let's just take the proceeds of the Black BDO and let's make a big, vast, open world single player game called Crimson Desert. And it was first shown off in 2021, and everyone was like, "This game looks too good to be true." Like, this is, I think, the first time I've ever seen like everyone's on the same page. It's like this is too good to be true. There's got to be a catch somewhere because the graphics, particle effects, the vast open world is honestly one of the most beautiful games we have ever seen, and it comes out in March. I think was it March 19th, I believe. So we're only like a few weeks away. And man, when it comes out, it's going to shake the world and the realms of the universe together because this is going to be the biggest game of 2026. It's like GTA 6 who, but that's besides the point. So we're going to react to this video and talk a little more about Crimson Desert. Here we go. Oh, let me turn down the volume real quick. How do I turn my volume down a little bit so it's not so loud? Okay, as you can see, he's flying like a little raven
Further
mist.
into your journey, you'll also gain
And
access
we got a
to
mech
a
right here.
missile-firing mech and a dragon that will allow.
Now I'm gonna pause it. You see how you're riding this dragon and look at this vast, beautiful open world. So it looks like you got a desert region here. We got like a little snowy landscape with the cool looking Eye of Sauron tower right here. And then we got a beautiful jungle to the east over here. And like look at these castles, all these vistas in the background. You see it, you can go to it. That's the magic of this game. And like I said, just looking at this as he's flying in with the dragon, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like you can feel the soul, you can feel the art just in this little snippet. Like it's gonna be a major game.
You to soar high above the world.
We're gonna learn more about the story in
On
this
your
video.
journey, you will meet a wide variety of the continents.
Now, forgive me for pausing, but I do want to like talk about this game because I'm very excited for this. So as you can see, there's a lot of people in these villages. Like, looks like we got a big ogre troll over here. He's looking at this little human, like, oh, I'm gonna eat you. And then we got this guy over here. I don't know what he's doing, kind of just staring, probably looking at some ogre booty. And then we just got all these people, like, the how dense this world is also insane because they always say bigger is not usually better if it's empty and plain, but they show off like look at how dense these villages and all this little cool side activities you can do.
Inhabitants as part of everyday life in Pywell. Amongst them, hostile factions
And this
and
the combat and particle effects are just top tier. Like you could do so many like these guys, he's just choking them out, going to
each
slam
present
them.
their own threats, from well-trained soldiers and sorcerers to ferocious beasts and machines that will test your combat skill and adaptability. And for those seeking a different kind of challenge, Pywell holds many mysteries. From ancient mechanisms hidden in forgotten ruins.
Now, some of these puzzles, this really reminds me of Dragon's Dogma 2. And that is honestly one of my favorite games of this generation. And then I think it's the biggest gaming sin that we have not got a DLC updated content for Dragon's Dogma 2. Because it's such a beautiful and just the gameplay is top tier. But if they can nail the Dragon's Dogma 2 world exploration and combat feeling, but with like a Witcher 3 writing and story, Well, this is gonna be the biggest treat of all time.
The
This is what
enigmatic
gaming, all everything from gaming led up to this one single moment.
puzzles, each rewarding keen observation and problem solving.
Looks like we got some puzzles over here. He's cranking these puzzles
Now,
around.
let's go over just some of the things
No.
you can discover out in the world.
Now look at he's flying through these floating sky islands. It's like a lot from like a Zelda, like Breath or Tears of the Kingdom. But just look at the world and this is just breathtaking. I don't think there's a single game that comes to mind that looks near as good as this. This is breathtaking.
The Abyss is a mysterious realm brimming with secrets and untold
It's
power.
like we got some magic
Imagine
abilities.
being able to build an
we got
app
an
with your name
ad.
on it.
Sorry guys, I
Just by
don't
thinking about
pay
it.
for
Meet
YouTube
Base 44.
Plus.
Its influence
I got
stretches
ads.
far beyond its own borders, spilling into the
Look at
lands
this
of Pywell.
sword. Look at just the beautifulness.
Traces of the Abyss you discover will open up
Got
fast
some
travel
castles.
locations, making it
Got some
easier to
landmarks
revisit
over
and
here.
explore the areas of Pywell you've discovered. In time, your search will inevitably take you to the Abyss itself. Venturing into its mysterious realms will put your wits to the test as you uncover its secrets and restore the Abyss's broken balance. Across Pywell lie valuable equipment and items, some tucked away in hidden corners, others guarded fiercely within enemy camps,
puzzles
forts,
and-
and strongholds.
These little dungeons
Many of
for
the
like
items
rare
you uncover
exotic
may offer
equipment.
powerful and helpful advantages in combat and exploration. Even the smaller items you collect along the way can prove unexpectedly useful, benefiting those who search every path and face every challenge.
This game is just so I feel like a broken record,
world
but
of-
like just look at this world and look at all these NPCs just doing their own thing, living their own life and stuff. It's like every single one's like a real person. You as the master wizard of this universe, we will be able to do whatever we want.
Pywell is rich with knowledge waiting to be uncovered, from
We got some
knowledge about its
crocodiles
inhabitants and
lurking in the
wildlife
jungle.
to skills, items, and
Got
more.
some wildlife over
This
here.
information can be acquired in many ways, by interacting with characters and objects, exploring new areas, and even observing from afar.
Like that combat, you guys just seen that combat. That's like the particle effects, the physics, the weight behind every input. Yes, we are in for a treat on March 19th.
Pywell is made up of 5 regions, each holding stories to be told and discoveries waiting to be found.
So many ancient discoveries, ancient lore. We will live in this game. This Pale area is the Demonis. This is like the political area. You got the big European Victorian castles. I'm assuming this is where like the kings and the court orders, and then we're gonna like this is gonna be all the political and military stage of the prowess of this land. They're gonna be the order. And then we got the Delagia, the region of the forefront of science and technology. So there is like some robots, and like you've seen in some other snippets that you could like us was like the Frostpunk, like the old rusty just robots, like fantasy, like medieval robots. If you think of it, you can do it. This game is crazy. The Crimson Desert. Beautiful, vast,
The
red
main questline
mountains,
follows Cliff's
sand.
journey through the central story, but questing in Pywell goes far beyond following a single
He's
path.
got some sharp
The
teeth.
continent is full of other tales, interesting encounters, and hidden challenges that all shape your adventure. And you're free to take them on in any order you choose. Many of Pywell's quests revolve around the factions, houses, and organizations of Pywell. Some of these quests are grand, with large-scale objectives like reclaiming fortresses and taking on formidable foes.
Do you know how to drive a wagon? Would you take the reins and get me to the train?
Looks like we gotta take a ring, stick some
While
rings to
others
this
are
guy.
quieter, requiring you
Go
to
on a
help
nice,
residents.
go on a nice, relaxing, like, horseback ride. Like, you know, a lot of people in RDR too, you know, you just go get on a horse and just ride some trails, take in the scenery, breathtaking views, and just breathe the fresh air of these new worlds that gaming brings to us. This year is shaping up to being one of the greatest video game years probably of all time. If everything hits the way they're supposed to, obviously, you know, we'll see when the game comes out. So hold your horses. But like this game, we got Fable, we got the Blood of the Dawnwalker, we got some crazy games coming out this year. And as a new and upcoming YouTuber, we're gonna be in the deep meat of all the video games, all the news. So hit that like and subscribe, and let's take on this new journey. Because I think there's a lot of voices, there's a lot of noise around video gaming right now, but there's a conversation that still needs to be had. That like you got the YouTubers, and you got the gaming journalists. You know, your big journal sites like IGN, Polygon Gamer, PC Gamer, whatever. They all have their own little things to say, but like diehard, like deep gamers, I think our voices are not heard through all the noises, and that's what I'm here for to do.
With everyday tasks. From the outset, some factions will be friendly and may give you missions.
Looks like we have some new faction quests, new factions to explore.
And worse still, they've stolen the family spear manual. My son Graham
I'll
went to
fast
reclaim
forward
it.
to some of this because I don't want to ruin the story. A lot of us want to figure it out.
You to challenge our
Just kind of wanted to
branch
see
master.
maybe get some more gameplay snippets for everybody to really show off the effects of gameplay. Meanwhile, we got some space advertisement.
You're not ready for
Forgive
it.
me. Yeah, and I hope we get some crazy like elemental, like they've shown off some magic, but like it looks like he's got like a poison sword. Yeah, dude, we're taking out all these enemies right here, and you can feel the weight and slash of every sword swing and the glide and the flesh being hit. This is, as you guys can tell, I cannot wait for this game. This is gonna be one of the best games out there. This is just too good to be true. He kicks them into other enemies. He's just powerhousing, throwing them, cutting their limbs off. This is a video game. Yeah, see the comment down there said Elden Ring who? This is crazy. Beautiful graphics, beautiful gameplay. Like I said, it's really just going to come down. We know the gameplay is there, the world, the universe, everything. They showed off so much, so we already know that's there. But like, really, the only big question is the writing. Like, if they have a really good deep story like Witcher 3, it's a wrap. Or it could be like Dragon's Dogma 2, where like the game and the world is just immaculate, but you know the story's just kind of taking the back seat. You know, Dragon's Dogma 2 is still one of my favorite games, but I wish it had better writing, but definitely still not bad. You're playing these games for the gameplay. You can go play Plague's Tale, which will be another video game essay later on. Because Plague's Tale, I think, is one of the most underrated gems of this generation. It has the best story, best writing I've ever seen. But that's sort of another story for a different day. Which actually we'll write that down because we will do a Plague's Tale video coming soon. But yeah,
Is this the guild headquarters?
look at this beautiful, all these people back here, the guild headquarters. Well, I'm gonna pause it here, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, I'm very new, just starting off, just kind of working the kinks out. But the Crimson Desert is shaking up to be one of the best games of this year, if not this generation. But hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate everyone watching, and tune in for some more